Hey guys, Break here. Welcome back to episode 6 of my classic gold challenge. So if you guys remember from last time, I think we were level 28. Now we have gone up to level 30, so a small bit of progress on the leveling. We've also done quite a few other exciting things which I will get to. But first of all, let's open the mail. Now if you guys remember from last time, we hit our 100 gold mark, but then we went down because we were leveling up alchemy, and we got it to the max level we could for the moment, which is level 225. And most of those things have sold, and a few other things have sold as well, like the Oil of Immolation sold. So I think I actually ended up pretty much making a profit from leveling alchemy, which is quite impressive. I did not think that would happen. Anyway, we have almost 20 gold in the mail, which I will now loot, including all that Oil of Immolation and a couple of other things like the formula. I think I just found that whilst questing. And Shroud of the Owl, I might have found that in a dungeon as well. So there we go, we're at 103 gold, which is fairly good. Small improvement on last time, but I think we're going to be making a lot more gold today. So I have now set up my TSM groups. So if you guys go on my latest video, which is basically just the WoW Classic TSM guide, I have linked to my paste bin, my classic paste bin, which has all of my TSM groups in it. So I have groups for alchemy, for tailoring, and some flipping groups and some other things. Now mostly I stole these from the Lazy Gold Maker and from a couple of other people, and then I edited them all, but mostly the Lazy Gold Maker, I think, so thanks to him. But yes, I have changed them all up, and if you guys want groups for alchemy, for tailoring, or for flipping, then make sure to go check out my paste bin, or at least go to my latest video where I've explained all how to download them. Now another thing I've done is actually make my ult. Finally, my ult that's going to be my Disenchanter and is also going to be my bank ult, so it's going to be a lot easier for me. So he's called Otherbreg, and I'm actually going to send Otherbreg all of my items. In fact, I've already sent him all my items. I'm also going to send him some gold. I think we'll send him 20 gold for now, so he can do some flipping. Actually 30, let's make it 30 gold. We will send him 30 gold so he can do some nice flipping and all of that. So there we go. Just check it's the right person, or that's going to be annoying. Okay, there we go. Anyway guys, I finally got my stuff and I posted it. So we have 68 gold worth of auctions now on my bank ult. We also have 28 gold in the bank. I bought myself some bags. And let's run some shopping scans and see if we can get anything interesting. So if you guys see from my TSM groups, I made a flipping group, which is all of the best alchemy pots that the raiders want or the PvPers want, and put that in their own little thing so I can actually run a scan for those and see if anyone's selling them cheap. Now usually for pots, it's better to flip them on lower population servers because there's not many people making them, so you can usually decide the price. The problem with flipping potions on these servers is there's so many people all with alchemy and herbalism, and if you just reset the market, they might have a load more potions that they're just going to post really cheap. So it is harder to do it on higher pop servers, but I'm going to give it a go and see if there's any good deals to be had. The main reason I'm doing this is lots of you commented on my last video saying you prefer to actually see me flipping items myself rather than just flipping them in my own time and then showing you the results. You guys like to see it in action, so I'm going to try and do that for you more often. So I already found a couple of things which I might be able to flip. So first of all, Elixir of Intellect, someone posted for 27, the rest are up for 48. So that's a really easy 20 silver right there. Better than nothing. We'll then go to the major healing pots again. 2 up for 65, the rest cheapest are for 77, so that's 12 silver each profit. So 24 silver right there, and annoyingly I need to set the macro, because I do not have my scroll wheel bound, and I really like that. I'm not sure if there's anything else, so we should continue the scan. That's not worth it. This isn't really worth it. I suppose no, not worth it. The thing to think about, guys, is always how much can you post it for in the higher stack size. For example, if there's a lot of stacks of 1, but then the stacks of 5 are more expensive, it still could be worth buying out the stacks of 1, turning them into stacks of 5, and then selling those. But it completely depends, really. I can't see anything else too exciting here for the moment, but still made sort of 40-50 silver profit there. Next up, I will scan for my materials. Now this is one of my main flipping groups. It's got all the kind of major materials that you would expect to have. It's going to take a fair amount of time to scan 79 different sort of items, and some of them have quite a few pages, so it will take a while, but I think all these items are possible to flip quite nicely, so that's why I included them. So there are a couple of things here which I'm going to flip. So first of all, there are some huge emeralds. Now these are priced at 1 gold 13, but then the others are priced at 2 gold 15. The average on my server is about 1 gold 60, but 2 gold 15 is not too much more than that, so I think we can make about a gold profit on each of these. So I'm going to go through and buy these lot out. And where's our final one? There we go. And speaking of gems, there are a couple of other good gem deals. Next up we have some Azerothian diamond, which again are priced about 1 gold less than they usually are. So I'm going to go and buy these out. Bit of a risk because they're more expensive, but I think they will definitely sell. So that's going to be a few more gold profit, hopefully. As for some final flips, we'll just get some Core of Earth, which is sort of 5 silver cheaper than what they should be. We will also get some... anything else that's exciting down here? I'll also get some crawler meat. And that is probably about that for now. So there you go, guys. That's probably it for now. I'm not that keen on flipping in front of the video camera. The only reason being is because I usually do stupid flips, so hopefully all of those will pay off. But the thing about flipping is it's just a slow process. You've got to go kind of slowly, check every once in a while, see if there's an actual good deal, and then buy it out. Risky deals probably aren't the smartest thing to do, and usually when I just want to do some flips for you guys, I end up doing some risky deals. So we will see if those diamonds and all that stuff sells. I'm a bit worried about them, but it's all good practice and good experience anyway, so we will see. So just before I go to bed, I'm going to make some alchemy and some tailoring stuff. So it's going to cost me 29 gold, but with a almost 18 gold profit, so that's pretty good. So I will just go onto my gathering. We'll do the alchemy first, or we'll do both of them. We will open up the task list and we will go and see what we can buy. And yeah, it should end up costing, what did it say? Let's just double check. Should end up costing about 29 gold. I'm on 73 gold, so what's that, like 43? I should be on by the end of this. Let us see. First of all, we'll run the little shopping scan. I explained all this in my recent TSM video, but you guys can check it out if you haven't already. But we're just scanning the auction house for all of the things we need to make the potions that I'm going to make, and to make the vendor, the tailoring stuff even. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the good thing about TSM is it buys the exact amount that you want. So if I go to my Ichor of Undeath and I just keep going down, I need 10 overall. 6, that's 10, and then look, Ichor of Undeath deletes itself, and then we move on to the next one, which is the Swift Thistle. So I will buy out all of the Swift Thistle I need, and again it will move on to the next one when I'm done, which is great. Next up we have our Purple Lotus, and you guys get the idea. It's very simple to do, and it's just a great way to do your crafting a lot better than anything we've seen. Now I could craft the silk cloth myself. Sorry if you guys just heard that. I really hope you didn't, but you probably did. For some reason my OBS always makes a noise when people subscribe to my Twitch. So I think when I'm recording right now, someone just subscribed to my Twitch. That's the noise you hear. Hopefully I'll be able to remove it. Anyway, let's keep on buying our stuff. So there we go, guys. I went to the vendor, bought the rest of the vendor stuff, and it ended up costing pretty much exactly what TSM said it would cost, which is great. It means we can get a nice profit. And then we just have to go and craft. Now, this shouldn't take too long, but I will come back when it's all done. And there we go, guys. That is that. So hopefully it just made a cheeky 20 gold profit when this all sells. So here we go. I will just post all of my things in my stacks of 5, and hopefully they will all have sold in the morning. I am slightly worried about some of those flips I did on my bank alt. Like I say, usually I don't do such risky flips, particularly in a game when I'm not certain what sells, like I am with Classic. It probably was a bad idea, but I don't know, I just wanted to try and get some good flips for you guys, because you do keep asking if you can see more flips on the challenge. Okay guys, so it is the next day, and as I am sure you all predicted, Breg messed up with his investments, and I am blaming you guys in the comments who told me to do the investments and the flips whilst on video, whilst recording, because it means I kind of rush to make the flips and I don't really think about it. I'm just like, oh, let's just invest in this because they want to see some investments. So from now on, I am not going to listen to you guys, and I'm going to do the flipping that I've always done, which is chilled flipping, which is not time regulated flipping, and which is flipping that is going to actually make me some gold rather than lose me some gold. I'll show you how all the investments did in a little bit. I've mostly just been looting. I haven't been leaving stuff in my mailbox. I've just been looting and flipping some other stuff. And we have made a couple of good flips and some bad flips. I did actually sell all of those diamonds and gems that I bought yesterday, but did not sell them for a profit. Sold them for like a loss. How much of a loss? Can't quite remember. We'll have a look in a little bit, but it wasn't good, guys. It wasn't good. However, in better news, I've been making quite a bit of gold on my Mage. In fact, my Mage has been making like 20 gold profit per time whenever he does his crafting alchemy, and then the alchemy stuff sells pretty quickly. So the Mage is actually doing really well. I'll show you guys again in a minute how my Mage is doing. But yeah, I think I'm going to concentrate on that one, and I cannot wait to get to level 35. Haven't done any leveling, I've been a bit busy, but really hope I can get some leveling done and actually get to 35, because I've got a feeling that the rest of the alchemy stuff is going to sell even better than this stuff, so I'm quite excited about that. And right now I'm just running a scan to see if we can find any good deals, so when this scan's almost done, we'll have a look and see. Do you know the other bad thing about flipping gems is they cost so much to post? They're like 20 silver, and then when someone undercuts you, you want to undercut them, you got to cancel it, and if you've got 5 or 10 of them, it's like costing you over a gold each time, and it's just bad. Guys, just don't flip gems. That's my tip. Do not flip opals, do not flip tiger's eye, and definitely do not flip those diamond things. Just don't flip them. Breg's useful tip for the day. There you go. What you can flip though is cheap lion meat, so let's do this. We're just going to reset this market. We're going to buy all of these out, and we're going to repost them for like double or triple the price. And I'm pretty confident they will sell because they're underpriced anyway. So that's a nice little market we can reset. Right, what else do we have? Let us have a look. Wool cloth, anything there? Oh look, someone's posted a nice stack, way cheaper than they should. I'll just get, that's 17, that's 18. Do I have any in my bags? Not on this guy, so I'll get a couple more to make it to 20, and then we'll resell that stack of 20 for a lot more. Elixir of Greater Intellect. I was thinking about flipping these, but there's quite a lot on there for cheap. I mean, there's the obvious mark here. Like when you're flipping, guys, always look for the point where you can flip to. So here it would be to 35 silver. So you buy them all for 20 silver, which is well like half the price of the market value, and you relist for 35. The problem is there's quite a lot. There's like just over 40. to buy 40 at like 20 silver each would be, what, like 5 gold, 8 gold, sorry, 8 gold. So do I want to spend 8 gold for the chance to make 8 gold profit? Maybe. What should we do? What do you guys think? I'm going to leave it for the moment. Same with Elixir of Firepower. I probably could flip these, and the crafting cost is a lot higher, so unless someone's got a lot in reserve, I probably could flip them, but is it worth it? I'm not sure. I mean, it's an interesting one because I bought one of these for 27 silver and then resold it for 46 silver, so it did sell pretty quick, and that was a lot of gold, and now it's only 15 silver. Has someone just really underpriced them? Let's just do it, guys. Let's just try reset them, see what happens. I think this is the best bet. The firepower elixirs, I'm not really sure about them. That's a bit of a risk. But definitely these ones. I think the firepower elixirs are more for twinks. But then again, the PvP is coming out soon. I wonder if the twinks are coming out at the same time. Maybe I'll flip those as well, you know. Should we risk it? Let's just flip them. Let's just flip everything. But let's flip these. And we will see. And again, guys, it's cost me about 1 gold to post all of that. So posting is so expensive in Classic WoW. It's something you really have to take into account. You really can't risk not selling your items or having to repost them loads and loads of times. Otherwise, it's just going to not end well. Oh, look at that. My wool cloth's already sold. Like I said, guaranteed flip. One you actually should be doing. Let's just post 3 stacks of 1. Deposit price 6, but if you start 1 stack of 3, it's also 6. It's just 6 silver. All of these ones that sell, basically, if something sells to a vendor for quite a lot, it seems, it will be more expensive to post. Anyway, let's hope and pray that we can get some gold from all of that, and yeah, move on. Have my black velvet robes been undercut? Probably. Yeah, someone's undercut them already. I'm just going to run a cancel scan actually. Anyway, let's go back on our crafter, who actually is making some gold. So as you can see, we've got 32 in the mail, mostly from all of those things we were making before. So for my daily crafting, again, it's been like this for the past few days. You just make a solid 20 gold a day. So we have ourselves 23 gold cost with a 17 gold profit, just for selling 10 of each of these, which won't take too long. I've sold them all before. Again, this is more of a sensible thing to do rather than just randomly trying to reset markets. So well done, Breg, for being sensible. Okay, we have to buy some empty vials times 20. And then I think we will mostly be done. Just going to go to the mail and pick everything up. Then we can start crafting. I didn't get all the fade leaf I wanted because it was priced ridiculously too expensive, and I do not have time for that. Okay, let us first go down and make our blackmouth oil. Okay, now let us craft. I feel this has been a very weird video of just me kind of complaining about things, but maybe it's been useful so you guys don't make the same mistakes that I did, or maybe it's just not useful. I don't really know, but anyway, one thing's for sure, crafting is safe pretty much most of the time, and flipping things that are cheap to post, such as herbs, such as kind of skins, such as cloth, all of that is safe. What is not safe is flipping things you either don't know about or flipping things that have a very high cost to post, or both. And as you've seen from this video, I did both, and it didn't end too well. Again, I will show you the accounting data at the end, but I'm pretty sure we lost like almost 1 gold per each of those diamonds. I probably could have waited and lost a bit less, but I kind of just wanted to get my gold back so I could start flipping other stuff. So that's the problem with this video. Basically, when I record, I don't act the same as I do normally, because when I do normally, I play it much safer because I have time. When I'm recording, I've kind of got a 1 or 2 day period where I can record, and then I've got to release the video, and I want to actually make progress in that 1 or 2 days. and because I want to make progress, I kind of rush things, and that's when things don't go so well. Anyway, we have just made all of these bad boys, so I'm going to go and post them, and that should be a nice sort of 15-20 gold profit. Oh look, just as we're talking, all my swim speed potions have just sold, so that was lucky. Anyway, that's great news because I made some more swim speed potions. Now then, what are we posting? We are going to post the lesser invisibility potions and the greater water breathing potions. Oh look guys, things are looking up. A lot of the elixir of greater intellects, which I was flipping, have just sold. Mostly the stacks of 1, but also a stack of the 5, which is good. So they are selling at my new price, so that is good news indeed. Remember, I only bought them for 18 silver, and these are all selling for 35 silver, so I'm making double my gold there. But yeah, let us look at some of the flips and we'll see how we're doing. So those were fine. I bought that on a different character, so it's not going to show up. This one I bought for 18 silver and resold for 29 silver, the greater defense, so that's been a good flip. There's more greater defense. What else have we got? The jade I bought for 30 silver, resold for 60 silver, so that was good. Here we are, the diamonds. So the diamonds I bought for 2 gold 90, so stupid, and resold for pretty much 2 gold. So I made about 90 silver loss per diamond, which was not good on average. Not good at all. What else do we have? The huge emeralds, another disaster. I bought them for 1 gold 20, and the price went way down to pretty much 1 gold, and I found out they vendor for 1 gold, so I literally just vended them. So I only lost 20 silver on my huge emeralds, so that wasn't a big issue, but still quite annoying. But I just didn't want to keep posting them because it's so expensive to post them. The posting costs, I just thought it's not worth it. The spider silk boots, well, I always make them for about 1 gold 50 and resold them, so that's good. More diamonds. Well, these diamonds were selling fairly good. Still pretty much less than what I bought. Anyway, I've talked about those. Anything else? My crawler meat, bought for 11, sold for 18. Just a quick flip. Elixir of greater intellect, bought for 18 silver. I'm reselling them at the moment. And yeah, that is that for my flips. So most of the flips have been doing good. The only real disaster was the diamonds, and then the emerald, but pretty much just made my gold back on those. But the diamonds was bad. Don't flip gems. I'm going to keep on mentioning it. Do not flip gems. You always see these mages selling water and selling portals. I think I'm going to do an entire video which is just how much gold can I make selling portals and water in 1 hour in Orgrimmar. I feel that would be a fairly entertaining video. Okay guys, so my lesser invisibility potions just sold for a huge profit. They're like 1 gold profit each, and they all just sold. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to make a load more. In fact, let's make 20 more since it worked so well last time. There we go. That's going to be over 20 gold profit. The real trick about gold making is to just double down when you find something that works. That's what most of gold making does. And then when this video releases, it's going to stop working because everyone will see it. But I'll just find something else. But for you guys who don't make videos, when you find something that works, just keep on doing it and do more of it. That's how people in real life make their money when they start their businesses. They find the thing that's most profitable and that they can do, and then they just do more of it. And that's kind of what we are doing here. Okay guys, so we're probably going to end the video here. It's been a bit rambly, but hopefully you have got some ideas of what to do when you're flipping and what not to do, because I think I've shown both of those in this video. But let's just open up the mailbox for one final time. So we have 19 gold on this guy, which adds up to 27 gold in total. our greater intellect elixirs have definitely worked. Bought them for average of 18, reselling them for like 32, 33 silver each. Our greater defense also worked, bought them for an average of 18, sold them for an average of 25, almost 26. The lion meat is starting to sell, bought it for an average of 2 silver, selling for almost 8. And in the auction house we have 62 gold worth of stuff to add to our 27, which equals about 90 gold. And on my main character we have ourselves 40 gold in the mail, which I'm just going to loot, so that equals 42 gold total. And on the auction house we have 10 gold in items which have sold, just need to come to my mailbox, and another 53 gold of auctions, all of which are potions, so they should sell pretty quick. So by the start of the next episode we should have 53 plus 9, 62 plus 42. So we should have over 100 gold on this character, and probably at least 50 on the other character, if not more. So probably 150 gold we're pretty close to, maybe even more. So it's been an interesting video. We've done some bad flips, but we've slightly recovered. I think I'm going to change things up slightly in the next episode. I'm mostly going to just flip when I want to flip, when I actually find a good deal, and then I'm going to show you guys what I've flipped in my TSM logs, because that's going to be easier and it stops me from doing very stupid things. And hopefully also we can get to level 35 and start going even more crazy with the alchemy, because it's making me a lot of gold at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and until next time, see ya.